Hi guys, really hope you're all doing well. This is going to be another full body training session, day 4 of my 5-day-a-week protocol. Starting off with some posing practice. If you don't want to watch this, just use the timestamp in the description box to skip to the training session. So I'm weighing about 92.3 kilos at the moment, just running through a symmetry and mandatory round practice session. Just working on the conditioning, kind of get back into the groove of posing, not really set on holding poses in a specific way, just kind of getting used to it again. I'm probably going to do like more of an aggressive cut over the next 3 weeks up until the end of March, just to see how much fat I can lose, and then probably ease it off for another week or two and reassess from there. Weight loss has been steady, haven't needed to do any cardio as of yet, just a little bit of warming up, 5, 6, 7 minutes on the treadmill, which actually I neglected this week because I was in a rush for sessions, and my weight loss this week was a little bit slower, so that's probably why. So if you want to stay up to date with my progress, see check-in pictures, more videos, stuff you wouldn't necessarily see on YouTube, then check on my Instagram page. The link is in the description box below. And also you can go to my website, go to the training journal link, and then you'll have full access to all my training logs, so specific rep sets and weight that I'm using on each exercise, as well as pictures and videos that you may not see on YouTube. So we'll get into the training session now. First exercise is the horizontal pull, 7 sets of 7, 165 kilos. And I'm using the pad here because the range of motion isn't large enough with the way the handles are set up in relation to the bench, unfortunately. There's like 2 inches missing at the end of the movement, which is really frustrating. So I use the pad to allow me to get that necessary stretch that I want. I think it's a really good exercise. It's really helping me add some thickness to my back, that's for sure. It's nice to be able to move away from the barbell movements occasionally, just focus on a seated pulley machine where you can load it up. You don't have to worry about the lower back. It's not used in any way. You're just focusing on the lats and the upper back, which is quite nice. So yeah, 7 sets of 7. The first set was recorded, and this is set 7 as well. Also, a bit of fatigue has been built up now over the 49 reps, and the last set is significantly harder to get those last couple of reps in. So the next exercise is the dumbbell chest fly. So as I move towards the end of the week, more of the exercises become kind of isolation movements. The first 3 days are really heavy, with most of the movements being compound movements, especially the leg work, which tends to make the sessions much harder. The first day I'll do 7 sets of 7 on the belt squat, and then the second day I'll do RDLs. Third day I do squats, so they kind of make the sessions really difficult. But the last 2 sessions it's more isolation work for the legs, and that kind of makes the session feel a little bit easier as well. So dumbbell flies, 26 kilos for 12 reps, I believe. These felt really good actually, and I would like to use the pec fly machine, but the machine in this gym is one with the pads on the handles. Like you put the pad on the elbow, inside arm. I just don't like it. It just doesn't feel good. I don't kind of get the range of motion that I would like with that one. It's not really worth it in my opinion, that machine. So it's either dumbbell flies or cable flies, more likely with a downwards direction, so you can really add some serious weight to it. Then move on to hamstring curls. As I said, more kind of isolation work, especially for the lower body, which is nice, moving towards the end of the week when obviously energy is lower. Hamstring curls, I think I did 13 reps here, and then 3 partials just to continue on that set. Felt really, really good. For me, it doesn't have to be perfect in terms of the form. I just want to move some weight, keep it moving, keep that tension on, and as long as I'm getting a really, really good pump in the hamstrings, then I'm happy, and I am on that. So I'm going to continue doing it as I'm demonstrating here. So moving on to behind the neck press, 50 kilos for, again, I believe 12 or 13 reps. It was 1 more than I did last week. So I've consistently been adding a rep or adding a kilo or 2.5 kilos on some exercises each week, which is quite nice to do as I'm getting leaner. Really struggled on this last rep here. This is one of the most underrated shoulder exercises in my opinion. My shoulders have improved dramatically as a consequence of doing behind the neck press regularly, so I would strongly advise you to give it a go if you've never done it before. Forearms to finish. I don't do any biceps or triceps on today's training session because I start the fifth workout with 7 sets of biceps and triceps. So this is kind of my day off for upper arms, but I do forearms. Reverse curl, 40k for 12 to 13 reps, and then behind the back barbell curl for wrist curls, which you'll see here. Now I will say with this movement, it is good, but I find the dominant arm really takes over if you're not careful. So my right arm tends to get a little bit better pump when I'm doing this. So I always finish with an extra set on the dumbbell on my left side. There will be a big disparity between your right and left forearm, especially out of all the other muscle groups. So it may be worthwhile adding in an extra set on that left arm to kind of even things out a little bit. So that's the session all wrapped up. That was day 4 of my 5-day-a-week full body routine. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. Don't forget, I offer online coaching exclusively for natural lifters. So if you're interested in that, head over to the website and fill out the form. Thanks for watching. Stay strong.